standoff between India and China in the Trijunction area near Sikkim and Bhutan nears its third month. Beijing has opened a fresh front. In a fresh provocation, the Chinese army has begun construction of a bridge on the Indian territory in Ladakh near the line of actual control. The Chief Executive Councillor of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council has called on the government and the Indian army to stop Chinese intrusion. This is the third provocation by India's neighbors ever since standoff in Doklam began with the Chinese army trying to occupy Bhutan's territory. As India refused to back down, Chinese forces have entered Uttarakhand's Barahoti. The latest provocation is the construction of this bridge. Two top Ladakh officials have confirmed Chinese intrusion. Chief Executive Councillor of Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council has said he has alerted the authorities and about the Chinese intrusion, and he will personally visit the spot on Independence Day.
The tension between India and China is escalating. There is standoff between India and China in Doklam, and even there are troop movements of Chinese visible on other sectors. Ladakh is always volatile. Many times we have seen incursions in the previous years by the Chinese PLA in the Indian territory here in Ladakh, mainly in the eastern Ladakh. Now the reports, what are the latest coming in, is that there is another illegal construction of a bridge going on in the Ladakh region. We have with us the Chief Executive Councillor of the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, who is overall main representative of the people of Ladakh. Sir, can you give me the details of the this aggression by China in the Indian territory in Ladakh? What was the kind of aggression or incursion we can say by them?
As you all know, that always there is some tension, there is some incursion in certain areas of the Ladakh borders, especially in Demjok area. Demjok, there are so many construction developmental works are going on. For example, we are constructing a medical aid center at the Demjok. They are always objecting for the construction of that. As well as we are also going to conduct a hot water therapy over there. What I mean to say is they are always interfering in the developmental activities of that area. With the result, we are not able to provide the basic facilities which are required for the inhabitant of that area. Recently also at the crisis, there was incursion in the other part of the country, especially Poglam. I am told that the army has the Chinese army has constructed a small bridge over the Demjok Nala. If it is true, then it is very serious, We had to take up very strongly with the government of India. We had been always victim of the Chinese and the Pakistan in the past also. As you know, we are facing the two borders. One is the POK, the other is the China. But China was a very silent border till that. But at the same time, they are not using the weapons, but they are always interfering in the activities, especially the developmental activities going in these areas.
So you have got the reports. Have you brought this into the notice of the Indian Army, into the notice of the government of India, that some illegal constructions by the Chinese in your area of Ladakh are going on?
Yeah, I was told by the Nambardar of that village yesterday only. So yesterday only I came to know. After 15th I will go to that area. I will see personally. I will check it personally. And in the meanwhile, I brought the issue in the notice of the higher authorities.
Sir, you see if there is the tension escalating between India and China, it is impactfully be also in the Ladakh region?
Definitely, sir. We will be the first to, because Ladakh is the only area which is facing the China border in J&K. So we will be the problem.
Are people worried?
No, people are not worried because we are proud of the Indian Army. Now the Indian Army is very strong.
So you have complete trust?
Yeah, we could definitely we have full faith in the army. If something happens, the Indian army will push back the Chinese to their own area.
From 1962 had completely changed in
yeah,
this area.
The scenario is totally changed. We are not 1,000 times better than what we used to be in 1962.
Thank you very much. The Chief Executive Councillor of the Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council clearly says that there are still the incursions going on by the Chinese, who are always obstructing the developmental works of the Ladakh region, mainly in the areas near line of actual control. But they are going to bring these things into the notes of Government of India as well as in the notes of Army, so that Army and government can object that construction of a bridge there too. But on the other side, the Dr. Sonam is also saying that the things in 1962 and today are completely different, and the situation now and the kind of the army strength and their facilities are at least 100 times better than what they were in 1962. With cameraman Roof Ahmed Ashrafani for India Today in Ladakh.